Hello, people of YouTube! I'm Schoko, and today we're watching Jimmy Tells All Kid Nation exclusive JonTron by JonTron Show.
Hello! My hair is getting so large it is acquiring its own gravity field and or sentience. This video is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. That's right, the wallet that holds up to 12 cards as well as cash. With over 30,000 5-star reviews and a lifetime warranty to boot, they're the last wallet you'll ever have to buy. And best of all, they've got over 30 colors and styles to choose from, so you can pick the one that's right for you. So if you're still using a bulky old wallet like this, why don't you head over to ridge.com/JonTron and use code JonTron to save yourself 10% and get free worldwide shipping and returns.
I mean, but what's wrong with using a regular wallet? Why the Ridge? What's so special about it? I feel like these cards would also get stuck in there. No, I haven't seen the Star Cadet series, no.
And not to mention, this beauty makes a perfect gift for Father's Day, which is coming up. Don't be a bad son or daughter.
Sunday, June 21st, 2020. Father's Day.
Last time on JonTron,
Yeah.
John took a plunge into the world of Jonathan Karsh and Kid Nation. Today we catch up with Jimmy from New Hampshire to find out if he's still 8 years old and to ask the hard-hitting questions. If you haven't watched part 1, do so now or I'll scream. Link in the description below.
First part, hands down, got me laughing. It had me crying non-stop. I was laughing and crying so hard because these kids, they were put into a situation by their parents, irresponsible parents and adults. They should have known better. They should have done better, but they didn't. And now these poor kids had to suffer. And hopefully they got a lawsuit and got paid out pretty well for this or whatever, because that's some trauma right there. I don't like these types of wallets. Yeah. Claims to be a wallet. No, it's not that better.
What may have seemed like the ending there was really just the beginning for us. We had to get down to the bottom of what actually happened at Kid Nation. And I'm very pleased to announce we have a very special guest joining us here today. So everyone, please put your hands together for Jimmy Flynn!
Yeah! Jimmy ain't not anymore. Wow, you look so different though. I wonder how old he's supposed to be now. How many years ago was that?
Sorry, we gotta take precautions here. All right, just gonna spray you down first, Jimmy. All right, sorry about this. It's for your own good. Okay, let's go. All right, Jimmy, just come on over this way. Have a seat over there. Thanks again for coming on.
Of course, it's an honor, John.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Trust me. Look at you. You're all grown up. You're a big boy now. What the fuck are you laughing at? You think this is funny? This isn't funny. This is serious. This was child abuse. What happened to you? It's great to have you here. Can I offer you anything?
Pointing out as his child abuse. And they're all grown up now. Now that's one way to introduce someone. Yeah, that was pre the COVID time. I wonder when this video was made. Well, during COVID, I mean.
Before we start, would you want me to crack you a can of Bush's baked beans?
Sure.
Thanks, sorry. This should hydrate you before we.
Oh,
shit! Oh my God, I'm sorry. So this is the real Jimmy. This is the real. He's really here. This is him. Jimmy, we have a lot of questions for you. I'm sure everyone watching at home.
wait, where did the beans go? The floor is clean now. It's gone.
I'm sure everyone is curious. I'm curious. We're all curious.
Yeah.
But we want to get the real scoop from somebody who's really there. You say your memory's a bit fuzzy then, right?
Yeah, it was 13 years ago, so a little bit fuzzy.
13?
Yeah, so you were 8 then, and you are 21 now? Mm-hmm. Okay, so just tell us, what we really want to know is, was it as real as it looks?
So people didn't, so when they say no adults, I mean, they meant no parents. Obviously, there's cameramen and stuff. People,
Yeah.
people thought there was no cameraman or anything like
That's what I was saying. I figured the cameraman wasn't like a
a
toddler.
robot, yeah.
A robot, or I wouldn't even think of robot. I was thinking like a toddler, but
Yeah, they are magic beans. But yeah, of course they needed adults to operate cameras and like all the other lighting and work and stuff like that. And that's always with reality TV show or survival TV shows and stuff. There's always gonna be a crew, unless it's like Alone. That series is different. But I'm pretty sure they had more staff available. Like, they want to make sure these kids don't get hurt. I hope. I hope.
Wait, so yeah, there's adults manning the stations, the cameras
Yes.
and stuff.
And every now and then they would dictate some things you did. Like I found
Okay.
it. So I was on the poor team. Okay.
The poor team?
Poor team.
You mean like the laborer
green.
class?
Yeah.
Do we have that down here? See? There you were. Child feudalism. That's you down there, see? You were there.
Yep, I see that.
You were right there in the laborer class.
I was one of the damned, yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to show you that. Anyway, so you go on.
Yeah, so we got like, I don't know, it was like 4 or 5 buffalo nickels, which was the currency.
Buffalo nickels.
They were just silver with buffaloes on them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wait, so were they actual legit nickels? Or were they just like, oh, we'll make our own nickels and they just use silver and then put buffaloes on them? Because that's what he's saying, right? The poor team for real.
Currency of the Old West.
And I spent all my money in the candy shop and on root beer because I was 8 years
So
old.
you were going to a payday advance like right after that, weren't you? You were trying to get a welfare check.
I wanted,
You were waiting in the unemployment line.
yeah, I was, and so I didn't have any money, but like for the most part, I spent all of it, and then
You gotta save,
The
Jimmy.
camera-
Come on.
Wait, come on, what kid is gonna be responsible with saving their money when it comes to like a candy shop? Let's be for real, it's an 8-year-old kid. I can't believe they put kind of that type of responsibility, and the kid couldn't even get any food anymore. Poor team, let's go.
I didn't know what saving was. I didn't.
It was 8. I'm way too young for this.
And so some of the cameramen were like, "Oh, look what we found here," and they would kick some dirt and be like, "Oh, it's a buffalo nickel. You should pick it." But they planted it probably.
Oh, they just would like throw you more money?
Yeah. 'cause,
So
like,
was it a real functioning economy? I mean, to an extent.
Yeah, I mean, like I would go. I didn't even know we had a general store. I didn't know that. They didn't communicate that with us. I just knew that there was a candy store and a soda shop.
It sounds like they didn't clue you in on much then.
Yeah, I also probably wasn't listening very well because I was 8. I don't listen
Jimmy, come on. Did they give you like food that wasn't shown, or did you really have to eat what they cooked?
So for the most part, we ate what they cooked, and they had like it was horrible.
What the kids cooked?
Yeah. It was, shit, it was horrible.
I knew it. So they really weren't feeding you. You had to feed
They fed us-
yourselves.
To my memory, they fed us one time, and it was after the big.
One of the kids started to look real pale, like
Yeah,
his foot started to numb.
After the we got trench foot. No, after the like the big event, we came back and everywhere there was no time to cook because we did the event. We were all like freezing because it was very cold. Oddly enough, it's cold in New Mexico at night, and so they fed us, and it was this. I didn't like vegetables.
I mean, it's supposed to be cold in like more of a dry desert place. It's always gonna get cold in the middle of the night, and then daytime it's super hot. But I'm glad they at least fed them, at least once. But come on, they should have been feeding them more. It's TV. People are only there to watch it for entertainment and drama purposes. Thank you so much for that, Beth.
Very much, but I remember it was a weirdly cooked chicken breast, and then like this purple. I'm assuming it's cabbage now, but I didn't know what it was at the time.
Some purple
It was
substance.
purple stuff, and it wasn't good.
Oh my god.
I did not eat very well. Because other than that, we had
So the whole.
dusty pancakes and molasses syrup.
So they just said, children, make your own food, really eat it, and stay alive, and there's no problem with this.
One of the intervention they had people just walk around making sure you're hydrated because they couldn't have people passing out. So
Okay, that'd be bad for ratings.
yeah, they had this one assistant who was always giving me Gatorade. Oh, and they gave us this dust to brush your teeth. You had like little.
What?
You do this and you.
Could have just picked it off the ground. Dust?
Oh, isn't it peroxide or something? Not peroxide. Baking soda. Because baking soda can be used as toothpaste.
Well, it wasn't dust. It was a little canister with like powder that you'd
Okay.
rub on your teeth and then spit.
I guess the main
Yeah.
question is, to what degree was that really like just you versus the elements? How much intervention was there?
There was enough just to get us by, but other than that, I didn't think there was a whole lot. Because I like I said, like okay, so when I'm sleeping, I had a mattress that was probably this thick, and then a
What?
blanket that was the thickness of this carpet.
What? They really did that to you?
I'm like, and then my pillow, I didn't have one, so I used my red puffy coat. I would puff it up and use it as a pillow. And I had long hair, so I got cut in the zipper a few times.
Oh.
Wait, but that must have been like legitimately scary for you a little bit, right? Was it?
I also shared it with like 4 or 5 other boys I just met.
So there was no way out of it until the first time on me, right?
Yeah. You were forced for the first 4 days.
Because I love how they're like, don't worry, this isn't some kind of crazy show. You can get off. Just, you gotta wait like 2 weeks. Like, that's really what they did, right? So that's not
Yeah.
fake. You couldn't elect out.
Not that I mean, if I really like threw a tantrum, they probably would. But
Suppose
like,
you could have run in a different direction until nobody found you.
they had like a wall of like security people like really far off to
Really?
like make sure that no weird people or no animals like
No
that's-
weird
but
people
It was,
or
it was like Hands Across America. Is that what it's called? The thing in the movement
I'm not sure.
or something like that. But they literally had people like surrounding.
Hands Across America. It is. Hands Across America was a public event on Sunday, May 25th, 1965, in which approximately 5 to 6.5 million people held hands for 15 minutes in an attempt to form a continuous human chain across the contagious United States.
In the
A
town.
chain link like this?
They weren't chained, but they looked like they were.
I think I'd be concerned if a weird man just showed up at the border of a random ghost town.
Yeah,
So wait, yeah, no. Did you like? Were there scorpions in there?
I never saw a scorpion. I saw jackrabbits,
A jackrabbit.
and
That's
I
terrifying.
tried to murder them.
Oh, I remember
Sorry,
that.
PETA, but I mean, like,
To a certain degree, you can't get all the scorpions out of the
I don't know if they put down their scorpion repellent.
pesticide bomb.
I didn't see anything.
Did anybody see any critters that were dangerous?
Not that I know of. I think that's what the people. When we were out like jackrabbit hunting, we weren't really far off the area, but like we had obviously people like accompany us. We saw this. I remember seeing like cows and bulls, but they were tagged, so they like
Right.
belonged to a farm. They weren't wild.
wild
They weren't.
cows.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't even know if there are wild cows.
Very dangerous and a bit rude, if I'm being honest. No, but the thing is, right? Because I was wondering, I was like, because they're making you sleep in these dusty old cabins with like, probably space between the floorboards, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't even think they were provided a bed. Weren't they like laying on the literal floor? They only had one bathroom. I remember that. They wanted another bathroom so bad. They had to share it amongst each other. That's what happens.
I'm surprised you didn't come across any.
I wasn't there very long, so maybe there's some.
I'm
hidden
curious.
tales.
I'm curious if anyone else. If anyone else from Kid Nation knows if there were critters in or around your area, I want to know.
I'm surprised there wasn't more kids that came into this interview for Kid Nation. Well, I'm glad he at least found Jimmy. Welcome back.
That was a legitimate thing that I was wondering about. So you had to feed yourselves. You really were pretty much open to the elements. Like, was it insulated? Was it cold at night in there?
Oh, it was freezing. It was really
They
really
didn't
cold.
even keep you warm. You
I
were
shivered.
a kid.
I shivered every night.
You shivered.
Yes.
They really genuinely put because like the thing is, I'm just trying to figure out where the line between reality TV and they really are putting a kid in nature.
It was pretty. All right, so we had these crappy old houses, and then they stuffed like 6 of us in there. Tiny thin mattresses, very thin blankets. In the middle of the night in Mexico, it's freezing. I'd have to wear like full clothing. I wouldn't be able to go in like PJs. I had like sweatpants and stuff.
I feel like there were a couple times at camp like that, but it was always like a little bit monitored. On the bus when you're all coming in,
Yes.
Did they tell you where you were going?
No, that bus ride was like 2 hours, and we had no idea. I remember I was just so we were staying at some random New Mexico hotel, and I was on the bus. And I remember just like I was on the window seat, and I was like looking out the window. And I saw my mom and my sister, and we just like drove away, and I was like, shit, this is real. And then like, wow, and then we drove forever, and they never told it. They were like,
Whose idea was it for you to get on this show?
go on the show. I think it was like my mom's. I mean, like I was kind of interested in acting when I was little, and so I
know
auditioned
it,
for this,
yeah.
like the new role. But I
You
was
weren't gonna have to do any acting.
little did I know. And so we went to an audition in Boston, and like they were like, "Oh, we like you, but you're too young."
I knew it. I knew my theory was so right about this. I know it was an audition and these kids wanted to become, in the acting or, creative industry. That's literally what it gave. And you know how parents like to enable that and help them and, do all types of stuff for it. Crazy mother, for real. The only one with common sense right here, Jimmy.
And that was when I was 7, so it was a year before. And then the next year they were like, "Oh, I guess they still liked me." So they were like, "You're 1 year older, so you're better now."
Well, they called your mom up and said, "We got the perfect role for him. We're gonna strand him in a random location. You can't come.
Yes.
If you call the police, we'll come for you. We have people." You got a call from like an acting agency to your mom, and you were trying to do acting. You weren't like, "I'm so ready for this social experiment."
Yeah, I was more into the playing a character and being in a nice movie set like this or something, and
Oh,
then
you didn't know. Thank you, by the way, for saying this is a nice movie set here in my actual basement. No, but it is pretty sick, though, isn't it, guys? It's a sick movie set.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so you weren't trying to get in a social experiment. Like, did you know that it was going to be, like, real, or did you think this was going to be fake? Like, what was the when you got off the bus, did everybody suddenly realize it's more real than they thought?
I mean, I went in with like a whole different idea. Like, I was like, oh, I want to be like coolest kid.
Oh.
Basket. I'm gonna have a fun time. Like, I was expecting it to be more like an adventure. Like, oh, it's gonna be fun.
Right.
No
Like,
parents. Let's like drink root beer until like midnight. No one can tell us our bedtime kind of thing. I was like, oh, this is great.
No, because that reminds me of, they kind of did a similar show years later where kids also were unsupervised, but they were living in a mansion and they had to take care of the place and clean up and stuff like that. And some groups were like eating candy, crashing out, didn't know what to do after they didn't have a proper meal. Meanwhile, the other group ended up like taking care of themselves and cleaning up and taking care of everything after they had their little party and had fun doing whatever they want. Oh, you know that video, yeah. I feel like they're always gonna try and make shows or movies like that. Like
I got there, it
reality.
was horrible.
Right. If I were a kid, I think I would think the same thing. Like, did you have any concept at that age of like, oh, it's reality TV, but it's probably not going to be like totally real?
I grew up watching Survivor. Like, my parents and my family would always watch it, and that seems very authentic. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a kid Survivor, but like there was a decent amount of intervention, and I think it was mainly because it was just like everywhere you turn there was a camera. It's something you don't really realize when you're watching.
Kid Survivor. I don't think that should be good. I don't think I want any kid going on a Survivor challenge and stuff. That'd be way too hard on the kids. Imagine you wanted to be an actor, then you finally got a role. With a role you didn't need to act because it was a human experiment that was inhumane. Yeah. Child labor laws all broken, everything not going well.
Is that we're actually there? There's like cameramen everywhere.
So what did your parents think of this whole thing?
I mean, so in the beginning they were all for it because it sounds like a a cool adventure. Like, oh, he's gonna go out. Like, it sounded like a little bit more extreme summer camp. It was a lot worse. But when I came back, they were like, my mom was very glad that I came home because she didn't realize how much she would like miss me after having to like leave her child in New Mexico and go back to New Hampshire.
And how long were you there from the time you got off the bus to the time you left?
So so I was.
Like, she didn't think about it at all. Like, the process and the fact that her son is gone in the middle of nowhere with random adults and strangers with other kids. And they're told to survive and make their own. No, I'd be so worried. I don't know how these parents could do this.
At Bonanza City for 4 days.
4 days.
And then when I left, I think it was like 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
I was in a hotel with one of like the PA. Do you call them PAs?
Production assistant.
Yeah. One of the PAs.
Production assistant, also known as a PA, is a member of the film crew and his job title used as a filmmaking and television for a person responsible for various aspects of production.
I was just like in a hotel with it. That sounds really bad.
I'm gonna. Was he? Was he hands off? Did he let you do what you wanted?
It's very nice. No.
Okay.
It was 2 different hotel rooms.
Exactly, you never know what could have happened. If he had to explain too, it's in 2 different hotel rooms, they're not sharing a room. Like, if he got kidnapped or something happened to him, his mom would say, "Meh, we don't need him anyway." Like, literally. No regard for their kid. No safety.
Like the mall, we were having a fun time. Great guy.
Hands off or hands on?
Very hands off.
Okay. So has this like followed you? Did your schoolmates find out about this and stuff?
Oh yeah. I was the only kid from New Hampshire on it, so like it was talk of the town.
Right.
Yeah, it aired in my 4th grade. Everyone was like fine with it, and then I think as we got older and we got into that prepubescent like.
Like, before, when they were younger, till 4th grade or something, they were fine with it. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's so cool, yeah." And then by the
Prepubescent.
I got a lot of backlash from it.
A backlash. I don't know. See, whenever I hear about this, like backlash from
Why?
Wouldn't you think people would be like, "Oh, that's Jimmy, the sick kid from Kid Nation"?
It was like,
"Oh, you
bitch.
got put in the desert by producers." Like, what? Why would they make fun of you for that?
Because I left early and I cried, and they're like, "I don't cry."
You were AIDS.
people don't cry. Apparently, I'm the only person that cries.
You were not the
according
only.
Well, this because they put all the cameras on him too. And they were recording his crying. Imagine that 15-year-old in it that was like, right? Going back to school and everyone remembering you for doing that. Oh no. I would not want to go back to school.
In the episode that I watched, play the clip.
Yeah,
Look at
all
all
of
them
them.
crying. Everyone cried. They
Oh,
all.
especially the one with glasses. That one was crying, especially in front of everybody. Jimmy was in his own little space crying, and they recorded him the whole entire time. But this kid, he was crying when, nobody was listening. But a lot of them were crying. So, like, it doesn't make any sense. And they were, literally, Jimmy was 8. Like, are you acting like an 8-year-old can't cry? Let's be for real. Most kids would cry.
Crying. Everyone cried. They all. That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. That's how I felt like I knew this was real. Like,
Yeah.
half the kids break down eventually. And I'm like, that's what I really want to know. That one scene where do you remember? There's a scene where you're just crying somewhere
in the back of a barn.
Did you really
Yes.
run away?
I actually did run away, and then the producers, or the Karen, found me like, "Hey Jimmy, can we film you?"
He did. That's what he said. I made fun of. It's really what happened.
He came up to
He's just like, yeah, give me more of that.
like, "Do you mind if we film you? Like, this will be pretty good." And I was
This will be good. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
like, I was like,
This will be good.
yeah.
Jimmy, I know you have no concept of anything. Your prefrontal cortex isn't even grown in yet. This is going to be great for ratings. Can you keep the waterworks coming?
I was like, whatever.
Honestly, what? Because I joked about that, but I'm like, because my feeling was, you filming an 8-year-old crying, it's not fake.
No.
You
Yeah.
can't be like Haley Joel Osment when you see him crying on an AI or whatever movie when he's a kid actor. You're like, okay, so he learned to cry. But when a kid's like, you're like, oh, geez. I couldn't believe anybody could just sit there and be like, because like silently like.
Yeah, kind of heartless.
So were there any was there a fallout from this? Was there like a lawsuit or anything?
I did not sue them, but they were sued a bunch of times. So kids drink bleach.
Kids drink bleach. Kids drink bleach. And now, oh yeah, that makes sense. 100% lawsuit right there. No wonder. I knew they would get sued. I knew they would get sued. I felt that in my soul. Damn, for real.
Jimmy's first heard of that.
So
Glad you're here to tell me about it.
So
So you went and tell us about the bleach?
yeah. So I was not there for that part, but kids don't know how to clean things very well. So they're like, this is dirty glass. Bleach.
You mean they washed the
It's-
glass
They instead of washing it with soap and water or just hot water, they used bleach to clean it.
and then drank from it?
Then they didn't wash it out very well.
No. You don't use bleach for that. At that point, they should have made sure that bleach wasn't accessible to kids. Like, or at least the adults are around when they're using it, because ain't no way they just watch them use the bleach and clean their glasses with it and not say anything. That's like maniacal right there. Yeah, after him.
Next glass,
Did they get
9
sick? Did they get
the
sick?
ambulance came.
Oh my God! But was it like a real reaction
way.
from drinking bleach, or,
Yeah.
or was it a preventative ambulance?
I mean, there's no way you feel good after drinking bleach.
Wow.
Another girl got burnt, like got really.
Burnt?
I don't know how bad, but she had oil burns when she
You
was
still have her
cooking.
face?
Probably.
Wait, does she have what? Does she still have her face? No, that's pure evil. Watching kids burn themselves. This is why you need a parent or an adult supervision when handling any types of these products. Or don't even give them to the kids at all. Don't give them fire. What are you thinking? Jimmy made the right call leaving. Yeah.
Probably, hopefully, maybe.
Well,
probably not.
you haven't seen it, so maybe it's
Yeah,
okay. Wait, no. So she got burned how?
She was cooking, and
Oh no.
again, kids don't know how to cook, so they're
Yeah.
like, I need at least 3 cups of oil in this pan.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
it like
they-
sizzled out.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not deep frying it. They just were trying to cook it like
Oh
sizzled
my
out.
God.
And I think pretty sure they got sued for that.
They-
Those are the only 2 I know.
Because
of.
I've never heard of it, and when you try to buy this thing online, there's one clip of this show online. Everywhere that it's listed, you can't buy it. It's not
Oh,
for sale.
really?
I assume the lawsuits they try to bury this thing.
Yeah, I think so too. But they gave all well, at least me. I shouldn't speak for everybody else. They gave me a DVD of every episode, so I have all of them.
Okay, was there?
He has every single episode. Every single one, even the ones he wasn't there for. He knows. Oh, no wonder.
Really one bathroom only?
Well, for the guys, no, because I peed behind almost
Wherever you
every
wanted.
bar. Yeah, I peed wherever I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Yeah, that makes sense, peeing wherever you want, but you still have to go poop. So they all have to use one bathroom. That's what I was thinking. I remember.
was it really just one house? For,
Yeah. Oh yeah, peeing wherever.
was it really just one house for 40 kids?
Yeah, so it was actually right outside my
40.
room. And the funny thing was, if I woke up, there was a line of like 20 kids waiting to use the outhouse. And I didn't like.
So that's really real.
That's really real.
I was wondering. I'm like 40 kids.
Yeah.
40 kids, one outhouse. There's gonna be a line. The math shows the line.
Yeah.
And there was 20 kids waiting for the one outhouse.
That's why I peed outside for the most part.
Jimmy, see, you really know.
Yeah, and then I also.
Girls have a bit of a problem with that. Just kidding. How does a girl pee on the outside? On the side of the house? I didn't mean to spray you there. I gotta just ask one more time. There's no other way. There was no other way to relieve oneself.
No, because the way a girl can pee is just squat. You know, that's why they have squatty toilets. You just have to make like an area where it's like comfortable.
No, and I did not defecate while I
You
was
didn't?
there.
Jimmy, you didn't drop the kid. Your parents dropped their kids off.
Held it in for the entirety until he got home. 4 days at least. Damn.
But you didn't drop your kids off at any pool.
I saw the outhouse. I saw a girl come out. I went in, and and I just saw a lot of poop. And I was like, I can't do
You saw
this.
a lot of poop.
I just
It
did not
cracked
go.
open. You saw the scene. You saw the crime scene. You tried to bleach it from your mind. Not literally. Wait. So can you just expand on the statement? I saw a lot of poop.
I was afraid that if I sat down, it would go in me.
And you'd get more up in there.
Wait, did anyone actually clean it? Because you need to clean an outhouse, don't you? Isn't it kind of like a porta potty where you have to get it cleaned out? Or is it like a compost bin? Because that's what I've been wondering this whole entire time.
And I didn't want that to happen.
God
so I was
knows
like,
you have enough boiling up inside.
and so I was like, I can't do
You
this.
don't need an insertion.
And I look back, I don't know who would ever empty it. So like, it would literally just pile up.
No!
I don't think so, because when I went in, it was kind of a tower.
It was a tower.
I-
I was wondering, like, if this really was. So they genuinely were like, do you want to watch Karsh?
This is truly evil, yeah. These people who made it, the adults, everybody that was involved in this, pure evil. No wonder they got a lawsuit. They deserve a lawsuit. But I kind of want to watch all the episodes now.
Cartoons, kids? Or would you like to have sanitation? Did you guys take showers?
So
No.
for the first 3 days, we did not take a shower. But after our big like event, when it had like all the colored water all over us, then we took a shower for like.
Where were those showers?
They had them in like little trailers.
So they could have brought you more porta potties.
Yes.
They just didn't wanna.
Yes.
They wanted to torture you on purpose.
Yeah.
Did Jonathan Karsh have his own?
They literally did want to torture these poor kids. The producers probably thought, it's biodegradable. We don't need to clean it. No, that's not how it works. No.
Bathroom?
I think he had his own trailer. I'm pretty sure he had a nice luxury bed.
Okay, I gotta ask you about Jonathan Karsh. It's a creepy, strange alien lizard man, isn't he?
I think it was.
Do you think he was a reptilioid? Because whenever he was talking to you guys, he was very direct. He was just like, you are looking like easy pickings down there.
Yeah, he would repeat the same lines over and over again because it would be like, oh, that take wasn't good enough. So he was
Really?
very robotic. He'd be like,
So they're taking takes after takes. Meanwhile, these kids are suffering. Oh, this guy just wanted to look good.
in our town,
He didn't look good.
objective is this. And then they'd be like, and say it again. Then he would say, in our town, objective. So he would repeat things over and over again. So we were really like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Is this guy like broken?
Yeah.
It always kind of looked like he was talking at you, not really to you.
Oh, he definitely was. I mean, also, like when I left, he just like, towered over me. He was. He was just like looking down. He was like, "Bye, bitch."
That's how there's a few things, because we do media. We know certain tricks of the trade, and I noticed certain things that were like you could not fake. Like you were looking up at this towering man, like.
You gave me unforgettable memories that now I will remember as a crazy life story. That is crazy to meet someone and then be like, oh yeah, I was on a kids reality TV show where they made us suffer and only gave us one toilet and we couldn't do anything. So we had to survive and make our own food. No one would believe you until they realized that show, and then they're like, oh, show, you went through a lot.
You're giving him this kind of look, and I'm like, my God.
I wonder how the therapy was for these kids.
Jimmy's truly like in awe, because normally like at that age, adults talk to you kind of in a different way.
They may get down to your level.
Yeah.
But he's just like,
Power figure.
well, I guess you're leaving, little boy. The door is that way. It was weird. I really thought it was weird. Were you creeped out by him?
I don't feel safe around him, I'll say that.
He does from the source. He didn't feel safe around J. Karsh, the king. I don't know if you saw it. Did you hear that? He put him right, that's where he was in the feudal economy. He was right there as king.
I forgot he did that.
J. Karsh. I call him J. Karsh. What did you guys call him?
I didn't know his name.
You didn't know his name? That man? that specter that shows up
Yeah.
and taunts you with stars? So they didn't tell you about the star until you didn't know about it until you left.
I think I knew about it like on the flight home. Because when I went in, my mom alluded to the idea like, oh, maybe you'll be able to win money. So they might have told her. I'm gonna confront her about that.
How'd you feel when you found out you lost a chance at the star without even knowing?
I was a little bit pissed. I was like,
You were.
they didn't tell it. I don't know if that would have kept me around, but it certainly would have had a fact. It would have had a push to make me stay.
We wondered that because you walked out and then he's like, all right, here it is.
I didn't know until like a few days later. I was like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
That's all the
Do
money.
you know what happened to Jared 3 years before that day?
Today has been the worst day in 3 years.
I've been wondering that myself because I'm worried for him. I don't know what happened 3 years ago.
Something really bad happened
Something
to
really
him.
bad happened to him,
Yeah,
and I'm scared.
So you said you were on the news about it?
Yeah. So I went on when I was 8, but it aired a year later. And so I was on the news, or there were like some fucking news channel, like around the time it was aired, and they were like, oh, we feel bad. You missed out on your chance to win a gold star, so we got you one for the studio.
No way. That's so sweet of them. 3 years. Yeah. My kid. Yeah. The king stuff was good too.
I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get money. Oh, I was like, look at this. I was like, wow.
That one's rounded. It doesn't even look
And
like
it's also
a
a
star.
paperweight that I accidentally broke.
Oh, it's a paper.
Oh no.
Enraged that people keep screwing me over. I'm just a little boy.
I think that's what it was. But yeah, this is probably worth, $7.
I can see that at least. You could probably get it for $5.99 on Amazon. Maybe not these days. That doesn't even look like the same kind of star.
Yeah, it's kind of small.
Yeah.
So what are you up to these days? What have you gotten up to?
I'm going out to medical school in the fall.
Medical
wow.
school. He's going to save lives. See, that's what happens to people who go through traumatic life events. So you're going to medical school for what field?
I'm not sure yet. I'm thinking like oncology right now, but I mean, it's probably gonna change.
Oncology. What's oncology?
Cancer.
Okay, I don't ever do this. I'm gonna pretend I knew what oncology was because I don't want to look that dumb. I know what most fields are. I didn't know the cancer field was called oncology.
It's a weird name. It's a really weird name.
Yeah. So Jimmy, what field are you going into?
Right now I think I'm gonna go into oncology.
Oncology. For all those of you who don't know, that's the cancer one. I knew that. I didn't ask off screen. So you should all feel stupid out there for not knowing that. Okay, so yeah, you're going into the field for like research or actual surgery or what kind of?
I'm thinking like I hope probably both, like research and like clinical work, like working with patients.
Nice, brilliant. Well, Jimmy, you seem like you're a real nice, cool guy. Has anyone ever described you that way? Told you that?
No.
Has anyone ever been nice to you?
People are asking.
Well, Jimmy, thank you so much for coming on. But before you leave, we've got a little something for you. We wanted to right this wrong, okay? And we wanted to finally give you that star we feel you deserved. That's right. Bring it out, boys.
No.
There we go. Sorry, that's the best we can do. We're out of magenta on the printer. We can't.
One free Big Mac for Jimmy.
Go out and get any. Everything's closed. So here you go, Jimmy. How do you feel? There it is.
Use Oracle to redeem. No drink.
That QR code, you just scan that. One free Big Mac.
Wait, but couldn't we accidentally? Couldn't someone already scan that before? Or maybe he already scanned it before.
No drink though. I'm sorry. Let me
Because
disinfect
when
that.
did the video come out? Oh.
Gotta be a bit thorough there. All right. There it is for the big guy.
Say.
How do you feel, Jimmy? You scan that code. One free Big Mac. No drink though. I'm sorry. We got to work with the times where. Yeah, hold that up. Wow. All right, Jimmy. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me, John.
For sure, man. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not an interviewer. So I just have one final question for you. What do you regret more, Kid Nation or JonTron?
This has been a pretty shitty experience.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. I'm gonna kill you for this.
Wow, that was so good. I'm glad we got a closing ending, and now we know what happened to Jimmy. Unfortunately, we did not know what happens to the rest of the kids. I wish they showed us where they are now or something like that, but I guess not. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I did. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see each other next time. Bye-bye.